우와! 뭐가요?
샤워 그만해.
왜?
어떤 놈이 샤워를 2시간씩이나 해?
알았어. 오케이. 왜 이래?
전화빈 샤워 좀 짧게 해. 물 좀 아껴야지. 니네 세대 되면 물도 부족할 텐데. 환경 공부 좀 해봐. 물 그렇게 많이 사용하는 게 얼마나 안 좋은 거지.
나 고등 래퍼 준비해야 되는데?
고등 래퍼 같은 소리 하네. 고등 래퍼 하지 말고 샤워나 짧게 해. 해봐. 니네 세대 물이 어떻게 될 건지.
알겠어. 공부하기 싫은데 해야 되겠지? Okay, what the heck? Why is 엄마 worried about climate change and the environment and stuff? It's just like a fantasy that will come. Whatever. Climate change is change of the climate. Okay. All boring. The current global average temperature is 0.85 degrees Celsius higher than it was in the late 19th century? And that's one of the main reasons because of things called greenhouse gas? And they trap heat and make the planet warmer? And one of the main types of greenhouse gas is CO2 that's produced by human activities? And it's responsible 64% of man-made global warming? And CO2 concentration in the atmosphere is currently 40% higher than industrialization? And one of the main reasons of CO2 emissions is because of increasing livestock farming? And to make the livestock industry, which emits about 15% of the greenhouse in the atmosphere? And one of the total emissions from 2006 was 7.1 gigatons of CO2? And cattle is responsible for most of the emissions, representing 65% of the livestock sector's emissions? Do you guys know this? They're not kidding. Right now, right at this instant, the world is dying. Yo, the world is dying. Yo, where do we live then? In space? That's not for humans. There can be any situation there. We can't destroy the world. We have to do something. We have to do something right now at this moment. I'm serious. We have to do something. Isn't there anything we can do? My heart is pounding. Sweat is coming from my palms. Yo, we're living in an ending world. Do you know? Vegetarian meat. What's vegetarian meat? Something Bill Gates invested on. Vegetarian meat. I think this is our solution. I think the only solution right now is to reduce eating meat. I know. I love meat too. But would you eat meat and let the world end? Or let the world stay and let the meat end? Yo, we have to stop eating meat right now. Vegetarian meat and recipe. Let's vegetarian meat and recipe. Yo, it's easy. I'll teach you how to make this. And let's save the world together. I'm not joking, okay? Sorry guys for my breakout. I was just shocked by the truth of this world. We're destroying our own world, you know? Greenhouse, carbon dioxide, one of the main types of greenhouse, made by humans like us, which one of the main reasons of the emissions because of livestock, and that's because we eat them. And because we eat them, they produce more livestock, which they need more land, which leads to deforestation, which leads to more factories and more emissions of other greenhouse gas. Oh, this is just a cycle of catastrophe. And I think I'm going to show you how to make meat, vegetarian meat, or kongogi, so we can save the world together. The world needs you.
Okay, so here, remember we're making vegetarian meat to replace beef meat or other livestock meat, so we can reduce the emission of carbon dioxide, to reduce the amount of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere. So let's go with cooking. First, you will need mushrooms. 2 types of any mushrooms, just 1 cup of each type. Half an onion, and 1 whole beet. And this is just for recommendation. Almonds and walnuts, just for the nutritions. And one of the main types of ingredients, beans. I used, I don't know what you call this in English, but I don't know what you call them in Korean. It was something cool. But yeah, you can just use any type of bean if you want. And I was supposed to have gluten powder, but I couldn't get that. It came too late. That's why I'm replacing it with pangaru. I heard this worked okay too, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So let's go with the cooking. It's just simple. First, you need 1 cup of beans. Yo, where the heck is the cup? Yo, oh. 1 cup of beans. I'm gonna put them all in the mixer. One cup of beans. So I think because this mixer is too small, I'm gonna have to kind of reduce the amount we usually have. So I'm just gonna put half a cup of mushrooms and half a cup of beans here. My hands are clean, so don't worry. And be careful because like there might be like, I don't know, weird fungi. I don't know, in some cases. So just be careful. And yeah, just put the mushrooms, and if you think that baby is right there, now put the onions. Put the onions now. Put the onions here. Put the onions. And then put the beet. Put the onions. Put the beets. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try at least. And just need to mix them all. Let's go with the mixing.
So this is the result. I don't know if this is gonna work. 스모된 건가? I'll try one. 꺾어야 되지 않았나? This is the one. I'll sniff this. Wait, it actually smells good. It actually smells good. It smells like 전, kind of. I'll take a bite. Okay. It's not bad as you think. But it's not bad as you think, but it's not meat. I think it kind of tastes like 감자전. It's not bad, at least. So I think I kind of like ruined this meal. But I think if I just had gluten powder and a better mixer, if this guy didn't broke, I think I would make a perfect. It tastes good, but it doesn't taste like meat. But I think you guys try it. It tastes better than I think, actually. It's just, yeah, it tastes like 전. Yeah. So I think I would like recommend you to have gluten powder and a big mixer, not a small one. Like, if you have a small one like mine, I think it's gonna be kind of hard. Yeah, and yeah, that was the meat, the artificial meat I was gonna make to replace beef, but I think I still have a long way to go. But remember, if you don't act, nothing will change. Goodbye.